Good afternoon, everybody. Happy Wednesday. I hope everybody is well. Can you hear me? Good. Hopefully you can. Everybody's there. I can see you all joining. I've just shared it out as well, so hopefully people will see the notification as well. Let me just check that's all in shot. Yeah. Okay, I can hear myself my end, so it must be good for you lot. Hi, everyone. How are we all? Good afternoon, Sam. Hello. That was that one? Sorry, it's just flipped by. Hey, Deb. Deb was first in on holiday in the Cotswolds. Just got out of the hot tub. Ooh, fancy. Whereabouts in the Cotswolds are you? I hope you have a lovely time. Hey, Kay. Hey, Claire. Avril. Julie. Kim. Alison. Jeanette. Eladia. Deborah. Sharon. Hi, everybody. Just go back down to the start again. Oh, typical, get all my work stuff now, 2 sets. Let me just check. So we're in the middle of just doing a concept. Oh, no, that's fine. Right. Right, okay, let me flip down to a few bits. Oh my goodness. I need this to stop making a noise. I've turned my volume down. I don't know why I'll just turn it over. We just flip down to the desk here and show you. I've got some goodies. This is the issue we're going to use today, or the magazine I'll show you in a minute. But I've just got my new, or some more, of the Ohuhu markers. So I've gone for the Honolulu. So I've got the Kala B, the A and the B set, but I found I'm lacking skin tones. So that's what this one is here. I will update all the links in my Amazon shop. But these are literally, all I've done is taken them out of the packaging. They came about half an hour ago. So I'm going to do my swatches, get all them, put it all with the rest. I'm mixing mine all in. It's the swatches that I like to grab. You've got your mat there as well, which is handy. It stops the alcohol bleeding through, and it encourages the alcohol and the colour, the pigment, to stay on your cardstock. So don't get rid of those because they are handy, although I always forget to use them. I'll leave that out now, so I won't get it all back in. But yeah, so I've got the skin tones, which I'm really excited about. So I'm going to play around and build my own kind of families, like groups of, because although the swatches obviously are there and they give you their ideas, I'm going to, yeah, play around, and it just be nice just to have them ready to go. Hey, Louise. Very tempted by those, yeah. Well, like I said, I'm really, really impressed with the Kala ones. I've gone for, because you can get the chisel tip in these, but I've gone for the brush and you can get the fine tip and the chisel. I've gone for the brush and the chisel, which is, the brush is the same as the Kala ones. I do like a brush nib. I know lots of people like a normal nib, but I prefer these. And then these ones, I've gone for the pastels, purely because I'm really lacking light blues and the greeny colours. I've got quite a lot of darks, but I haven't got a lot of light. So these are all the pastels, but although the lids are very, very light, I've swatched some of them out already, and there's still some nice bright colours as well. Spring green, fresh green. I don't know if there's some doubles, because I've got a sour, is it sour apple? Yeah, I've got a sour apple here, so I'll be intrigued to see. Oh, it is the same. So G49, but I don't mind that because I actually use that colour a lot anyway. Again, I don't know. There we go. Probably see it better that way. So that's the Kala B ones that I have. And then I've gone, you can see this is on Honolulu. Like I said, I will update it all. I'm going to swatch out any doubles I've got. I might keep to one side, and then I know I can go to them before I do any reorders. Yeah, does anybody know, can you get tips for these ones? Because I know I've got the tips for these, they came in the pack, but I've not seen spare tips for these ones, so I'm sure you can. But yeah, I just thought I'd share those. They come in nice little bags as well. I'll keep these because that's quite a handy one for if I take stuff away. It's quite nice to just throw them all in there, but I will take them all out and I'm going to decant them all into my other ones, but I'll definitely be keeping these too because they're quite handy little cases. Yeah, they do double up, but some have slightly different. Yeah, I'm still gonna, I'll swatch them all out because, like you said, it's like wallpaper, isn't it? You know, you get like a run of it, you make sure your numbers are all the same because there might be a slight variation, and like paint samples and stuff like that. So My Made to Make arrived today, along with things I brought from the 6-year celebrations. Happy bunny here. Oh, we got lots to play with, Carol. Hopefully everyone's happy with the packaging, because it was from this issue that we'd rectified like the packaging issues. So I know not everybody had issues before, but just to ensure that they're all completely sealed, wherever you are in the world, you shouldn't have any issues because they are super, what's the word? Packaged, I guess. All my Ohuhu are Honolulu markers. Ah, okay. Yeah, from Amazon, Jeanette. These were nice. Oh, hang on, I can check my order. I only ordered them yesterday. It's all next day delivery because it's obviously in the local warehouse. These ones, we'll get onto the crafting in a minute, guys. For those of you that just want to get straight on, I will be there in a sec. But I know lots of you like the markers. So I've got these ones. It doesn't give you the price. You've got to click back into it again. So I've got the pack of, how many are in this? There's 96, and it was £40, which I think is really good for 96 markers. So they were 40, and then these were 20 something, or maybe 18. Let me just show you. These were 20. You can get a pack of 36 for 31, but I think that's plenty. A pack of 24. So yeah, that's what I've got. So I think I'm think now I've got everything I need in terms of what I feel I've been lacking. There might be the odd ones, but it was mainly the blues. I was really struggling with lighter ones, and like the greens. That's why I was kind of tempted by these ones. Be interesting to see what some of the violets and like the purples will be like as well. And yeah, it's nice that I can just mix and match them together. Prime Day coming into June, so it might be worth hanging on till then. Yeah, I mean, I got them cheap. My first lot I got really cheap, Trish, anyway, and I think their prices are always really good. But yeah, if you're not in any rush, definitely wait till see what promos they've got. Packaging is so much better. Good. I'm sure it will arrive soon, Laura. Receive my stamps and dies with your beautiful card. Oh, Maureen, good. Packaging was 100%. Yay. My Made to Make came today. Very pleased with the packaging. Good. Like I said, everything should be present and correct. Like I said, we never had any real massive issues. Just lots of people reported the tops being open, but everyone, I think there was only one lady who said something was missing, but otherwise, you know, thankfully it was, at least you still got your products. Now, what I'm going to make today, I've designed this card. I'm not sure whether I'm going to have the cut out on the side. I don't think I am because of how I'm going to decorate it. But basically, it folds down like this as a gatefold. You can see if you cut that out, I was thinking maybe put an acetate there, then you would see this, and when it's closed, if you imagine that was cut in as well. So they both look the same. And then it opens up, and then you've got that concertina. See there? I've done this as a square just so it sits within. I mean, it was all scrap, so I need to cut it properly because it's not quite the same. But you can see how that sits within that space. But it could be a circle. You could just stick something directly onto the band there. You can see it underneath. So that's what we're going to make today. And I was looking through magazines, and I've totally missed this one. And I looked. In fact, I need to find it just to drop the link in. It was like after the Peanuts one, so it's been out for quite a while, but it is still on the site. So I'm just going to pull it up now for anybody that's interested. It's got this gorgeous picture here of the flamingo's head, and I thought that would be really nice in the middle with like the leaves behind. And then I thought I could have like the tall one could be stamped down here. There's just so many nice elements to it. I don't know why. I must have been other things going on. It's just slipped by. It's issue 158, so let me just grab it because I checked it was in stock before I used it because I thought some of the magazines do go and there's no point me using it. So I'll just let that come up now. Yeah, so it's kind of amalgamation. Is that amalgamation? That's a word, isn't it? Oh, why is it saying the store does not exist? Have we got an issue with the website? That's a bit weird. Let me try that again. Because I've done like this style before, And I've done that concertina, but I've never put the two together. So that's what we're going to do. I've got that magazine. I'm so glad you're using it today. Oh, there we go. Right. Yeah, so issue 158. So I think it's got to be 4 months ago. I want to say 3-4 months, maybe beginning of the year. No, it's not coming up. This store does not exist. There must be, our website might be down. But I've just gone on my phone and it's on. Can anybody just do a little test there end? Just if you've got your laptop, can you just go on to Craftworld and just see if you can get on? Seems very odd. Craftworld. Let me click on another link. That's obviously just happened then. No, I can't get on. But yeah, for the minute, just head to Craftworld if you can get on issue 158. It is on there. You'll see this image if anybody's interested. Yeah, it has been a bit of a busy, certainly the last, you've got it as well. Yeah, I'm just going to let them know quickly because they won't be on, like, accessing it every minute. So I'm just going to drop, let me just message the boss. Anyone else getting it? Yeah, I'm okay on my phone. Yeah, same. It must be an issue on desktop, however they do that. Right, he's available, so you should pick that up now. Hopefully it'll come on anyway at some point. Yeah, lots of you getting it. I'm glad it's not just me. Okay, hopefully they get that sorted. Yeah, like I said, fine on my phone, but there's obviously a bigger problem there. Okay, so choose your cardstock. I think I'm going to have to use pink with white that I can then, stamp on. So I think we use a nice, she says a nice pink. I think most of my pinks are gone, although I've got enough for 2 pieces. Yeah, that'd be nice. That's a nice flamingo pink. What do I need? 1, yeah, 2 pieces should be fine. Like I said, we're going to add being mats and layers onto that anyway. Right, let me just go back to my feed. Hi everyone, sorry for anybody I've missed that said hello. Yours is not working on both. Maybe it's the others is gone as well. They'll sort it out. He's probably might be on his lunch. I'm just going to copy that and send it to another boss who's on it a lot. At least there's more eyes on it then. I have finally the new circular waterfall mechanism, and I am in the middle of a mega card. I look forward to seeing it, Tez. You use lots of pink on the baby shower. I did, yeah. I need to get it sorted. Right, okay, so you want to cut yourself 1 piece, first of all, of 7 by 10. Yeah, 7 by 10, because that's that long. Yeah, 7 by 10. Look at this card. I need to make a baby card with the difference. Could be, yeah, I think, because there's a few little alterations you can make to it. So definitely something that you can change up. Because I think if you maybe doing a baby shower, I wouldn't do the harsh edges. I'd do a circle in the middle. Or you could even round that. It doesn't have to be a point. It could be an arch just to soften the corners and stuff. Would look nice. So 10 by 7. And this is for like the concertina middle piece. So how is everyone? How was your weekend? Anybody got any gossip? What you've been up to? So along your 10-inch side, you're going to score at 2.5 and at 7.5. So that's your gatefold. And then you want to create the concertina in between those two score lines. So your score then again at 3 3/4, 5 and 6 1/4. So your total score lines will be 2 1/2, 3 3/4, 5, 6 1/4 and 7 1/2. I know some of you write those down. Anybody need me to repeat before we move on? Hey everyone, I'm waiting for my package from Rita. Hope it... She's your made to surprise dealer. I'm making boggy bag using a Fab Peachy pattern paper. What's a boggy bag? But I've no peach cardstock of any shade. I've never heard of a boggy bag, but then I don't really do what you're doing, so. Good afternoon, Sam. Hope you're well. I'm good, Shirley. Hope you're good. Had a great weekend. I was at the UK Games Expo at the NEC, so spent from Thursday evening through to Saturday evening playing board games and catching up with friends. How nice. So what, is it just a massive room then, just filled with all different stations? Do you get to see like new games as well, like coming to the market? I quite like the sound of that. Yep, so along your 10-inch side, Jeanette, you're going to score it 2 1/2, 3 3/4, 5, 6 1/4 and 7 1/2. Oh yeah, thumbs up everyone. I did do mine, didn't I? Let me check. Sometimes I forget. Oh my goodness, I just done something then that got the whole of my iPad screen with all the comments on. How did I just do? Oh, but then I kind of need to see myself, and then I can see myself on that screen. Oh, I need to have a little, see what I just did then. Let me come back out. Yeah, I've done my thumbs up. Oh, do I just, that was quite, oh look, I think that's always been there. You can just pull it up. Does that mean I can make it really small? Oh, who knew that? Look. This is when the blonde in me comes out. Look what I've just done. I've made the screen. But look, I didn't realise you could pull that. It's always like that when you go onto YouTube. Well, it is for me. But look, I can actually make it even smaller. Oh, now they've gone. Oh no, just click back on. Well, look at that. It's a bit cool, isn't it? Right, I'm going to put that to full comments. And then I can see what I'm showing on that screen there. How many years have I been doing? Right, you want to fold and burnish. I've got that. This is a lighter weight cardstock, so it's a bit fluffy. Just going to take off some of those edges. Some of you going, Sam, it's always been like that. Oh, they've said they think Shopify's down. So some of it might be working, but some of it isn't. The Shopify side of it. Yeah, they flagged it. Okay. Let me just... Okay. They're sorting it. It's a Shopify thing though, so they're having to contact them. Okay. That's easy anyway. Right, so what you want to do is fold your two outer score lines. So you've got your gatefold. Just check that all folds down, because that's your 5x7 size, which is going to go in the envelope. Okay. And then you want to create a mountain fold. Your middle score line will be your valley, that's your 5-inch, and then another mountain fold. So you've got that. So if I hold it that way, that's the shape you want. Your two wings, that's your 2.5 sides. You want to make sure you've got two valleys, or two mountains, sorry, and your middle score line, that's your valley. Okay, yeah, there's 3 people all looking at it now, so hopefully the website gets sorted. Every day's a school day, I know. It's just weird now because I can see so many, which is quite handy. Heather, you're in Albania. I won't pronounce where because I'll get that wrong, but thank you for joining. Hey, Rach, where do you get your coloured cardstock from? I was really hoping Craftworld was going to start restocking it. I know. A mix, really. Hobbycraft, Paper Mill Direct, my local little shop. We've got a haberdashery shop opening just down the road, and she said she's going to look at doing other crafts as well. So I'm going to see if she'll get some cardstock in. So I'm going to, yeah, and you never know. Might be able to one day maybe see if she'd stock some of my brand. My little local shop. I don't know, but it's just thought it was quite sweet. I'm so glad we got something like that opening. Hi Sam Monty, sorry I'm late. That's all right, Lynette. I hope you're well. Paper Mill Direct, yeah, they just got loads. Lime Tree Crafts, a lot of you like as well. Okay, so that's the back piece, and then we want to make this middle section here. So I believe they were 5. Yeah. Now this is what you can vary. So you want to cut yourself. Let's just cut. I'm going to cut my paper like so. So that's 5 inches wide, and I'm going to create a middle score line, so 2.5 inches. That was just A4 width. Okay, now the height that you kind of have this part here is up to you. I've done it so that I could have a 1-inch little bar in the middle, and then obviously the 2 sections either side, so it fills that space nicely. I'm going to do exactly this shape again because I think it works quite well with the flamingo. But if you want to, like I said, make an arch shape, this is 1 inch down from that middle score line, and the width of this is, my small ruler downstairs, it's 3 inches. Okay, so 2 pieces of 3 by 5. So I'm just going to cut that now to 2 pieces that are 3 inches wide. But you could change that if you wanted to. If you want them to join, you don't want the middle bar, but then you want to be able to connect that really. So, but I know some of you are pretty like advanced and confident with like playing around and stuff. You'll adapt those bits how you want. Okay, so I've got 2 pieces there that are 3 by 5 with that middle score line at 2.5. Okay. Apparently it's back on now. Okay, let me have a little look so I can just link the magazine. Yep, it is, but it's got the birthday banner back on. So maybe it's updated to the last one because that all got removed at the beginning of the week. Right, magazines, creative stamping. I think we've got thunder. There's a few little rumbles going on, and it's not my tummy. Right, where are we? Yeah, there we go. Issue 158. I'll just drop the link in. Oh, how do I do that? Oh no, I have to go on here and do it. I can't link on that. Oh no, yes I can. Hang on, sorry. Just want to get it on there because people watch this back in the afternoons and stuff after it's live. YouTube. Let's go on to my live. Switch account. Sorry, I've got another thing. Okay. Right, let me just find my live. There it is. Sorry. I've got like 3 people messaging me. I've just had, right, okay, that's fine. Right. Website sorted. They're just, yeah, they've taken a few of the sites down. Okay. Sorry, I'm getting sidetracked with other things. I've also been told that apparently some people have, you might not be in the live, so it doesn't matter. But if any of you are thinking that you've received the wrong kit, you haven't. Issue 4 is up now for subscription. Issue 3 is what you're getting. 1, 2, 3. So yeah, you've definitely got the right kits. For anybody that is wondering, the one that's advertised now is issue 4. I don't want to say what it is because not everybody wants to know, but you haven't got the wrong kits. Right, that is the supplies. Got there in the end. Pin. There we go. Right, let me get back. Turn that down. Get off this. I just want to be making a card. Right, we're back in the room. Should all be sorted now. Yeah, issue 3, because we count 1, 2, 3. All right, so don't go by what you're seeing on the website. We're always ahead because there's 3 months between the magazines. So we're now opening for people to be able to subscribe for 4. So you've definitely got the right kits. Okay, then what you want to do is fold it in half. Just going to turn that off and upside down so I don't get distracted anymore. And then what you want to do is along the folded side, pop it in your scoreboard and just put a little marker at 1 inch. And again, with this one, just a little notch at 1 inch, okay? It will arrive, Lynette. People have only just started getting them. First week of the month, so we're only on the 3rd. So give your posties a chance. It's on its way, I promise. Well, it's just working, Kay. I've just dropped the link in, so it might just be updating. Could be different again. There is issues ongoing, so it's probably still, you could be on a different, search engine. All that kind of stuff will also influence it as well. After issue 4, do we need to resubscribe for the next year? Yes, you will, Kathy. Yeah, just double check your account online. I'm sure you'll get an email out from the team to remind you. But yeah, you will too. You will do. So what I'm going to do now is just cut from there's your 1 inch section. You're going to cut up like so. Make sure you're going up to the 1 inch. You're not doing it like that way, where you could be cutting and you've got your 2 inch section. Yeah. And make sure you got your 1 inch at the top. Okay. And then again. We use the Royal Mail because of the volume. It can go in one go with Royal Mail. So it's all gone. It all left us. It's now down to your sorting offices and stuff once they've got it. So Royal Mail take all of it. Whereas Every was in like chunks. Okay, so you want 2 pieces that look like that. And then we can stick them down. Now you might want to decorate these sections first before, but I don't think I'm going to, purely because I'm going to have quite a lot of decoration with the head of the flamingo. It's a really big size, but it's going to fit in there really nicely. I'm going to cover these parts, but I don't know, do I? No, because you're not going to see it at all pretty much when that square is put over the top. So I think I'm going to decorate these. I'm going to use my flamingo print from one of my paper pads. So if you've got that, that's what I'm going to use to decorate, because it's going to obviously go really well. These are going to be white cardstock because I'm going to be stamping directly onto them. But this, I think I'm going to use pattern paper. Yeah, but I'm sure it was said somewhere, Sharon, that the rolling subscription is your year subscription, but after that you have to resubscribe. I think there's like a law or something. I can't remember. It's not auto renew. I'm pretty sure. So please double check. Yeah, I don't get post every day either. So it's up to you. If you want to decorate these before, then I would recommend you cut yourself 4 pieces that are 1 by 6 3/4. Or if you want to cover the whole piece, then 1.5 by 7. But I'm going to stick these straight down. And then just add a little glue just to the ends. You don't want to go over. And then just lay that all flat. And you're sticking this in the middle. Make sure that these can fold over. You might find, no, it's fine. Just fold it over. If it doesn't, you might have to take a little, just a little slither off of your edges. So just be careful. But that seems okay. Glue. Yeah, that's fine. There we go. Make sure you got that concertina. You can really burnish those score lines as well, just so it keeps that memory when it comes out the envelope. And once we add that center panel anyway, that will encourage it to go out that way. Just give that all a good burnish. Okay, and then do the same with this one here. Like I said, if you're cutting it, you want to make that more of a curved shape, then you could use a die or something to draw around, get more of an oval shape. But you want to do that before you stick it down. Our Post Near Manchester UK seems to come once a week now. Yeah, I got some junk mail this morning, but that was it. Everything else has been Amazon. So then this one you're going to line up with the bottom. Again, just make sure it closes. That one seems a little bit. I'm just going to take, shouldn't do because I cut them both the same, but just about a little bit of resistance. That feels better. Yeah. Okay, so that is the card. Now, you don't have to add that middle section if you don't want to. Obviously, I'm going to because I think it looks nice and it's how we need to attach the middle part. But you might have something swinging. You could put some string down through the middle here and you could have something spinning around in the middle. You know, you've definitely got the room there. You could have a few stars or something, be a nice Christmas scene. So there's a few other ways to do that. Sam, can you reproduce some of the big words at small? Yeah. Says it gets asked every live. They are being done, so just have to wait. Oh, you want them smaller? Sorry, I saw the whole big word thing again. I'm like, it's like every single live. But smaller mini ones. Oh, okay, no one's ever said it before. Is that something else people would like? Yeah, they wouldn't be big words. Sorry, Tez. I just saw the beginning of it. I was like, no. Nicola said that it would renew automatically when I asked in an email for May to May. Oh, okay. Well, again, I'm not gonna just be 100% because I'd hate for anybody to be disappointed. Our post is really slow this week. It was my birthday on Monday. My dad sent me a card and it's like, oh no, that's sad. Oh, did you, Hillary? Oh, that's good. Have you used it yet? Small big words. We could call it that. Right. Next, I want to create my square because that's what I'm going to stamp onto. So it's a bit of a, yeah, it's a bit off center really. It's not, it's like wonky, you know. So that's 5. I want to have a border. So I'm going to do 4 1/4. See what that looks like. Maybe big enough. Yeah, small big ones. 4 1/4. See how this looks. Oh no, because it's on the diamond, isn't it? Oh no, it's much smaller. Let me just play around. If I just go from there first. Nearly. Let's try. It depends on the border that you want. It's not so small. That's still going to fit. What I need to change to make that even. I guess I need to bring down, I'm trying to work out the math now. They need to be more, they need to be right to the middle, don't they? So where they're 3, they need to be 3 1/2. And then you'd get a perfect square or diamond, equal sided. But because I've done 3 there on a 5, that's why. So yeah. But that's fine. It's a minor thing. I could change that for the YouTube version. So this is 3 1/4 squared. And that gives you that border. Okay. And I can still stamp. Yeah, I can still stamp that on there. Because that's what I'm kind of working around. So 3 1/4 square will give you the nice size for that middle section. Then I'm going to cut 2 pieces of 2 1/4 by 6 3/4. You might be using pattern paper, but I'm going to be stamping some more of the flamingos and also probably a sentiment as well on there. We're just finalising box 6. Too many box numbers. I'm doing the last craft along for box 2 tomorrow. Box 3's just landed. Box 4's being advertised. It's just too much. I just do. Can't bother to get my bigger trimmer out all the time. I use the nice flamingo paper for the front, and I might do a belly band actually. So those 2 on there, and then grab my paper pad. I can't remember what one. I know it was an animal themed one. I think it was with the cheeky monkey and everything. That's yeah. Or was it the flaming gorgeous ones? Here we are. This one, Animal Madness. Should you got the nice floral print as well? But I just want the flamingos. Oh yeah, nice. That should be good. Sorry, I didn't update then. I did. I thought the same, Debbie. Quarterly doesn't sound, you know, that often, but it does feel like it does come around quite quickly because we're working on something every month, my end. So yeah, it's. I mean, I love it. I really do. I really enjoy doing it. So 2 more pieces. These are going to go on the front. If I do a matte and a layer, could be quite nice on the front actually. Or do I want to just do it straight onto the pink? Oh no, that looks nice. I'll do it straight onto the pink. So I'll do my more detailed belly band. So 2 1/4. It does get confusing, Louise. Let's start a petition for big small words. Stop it. We've just, I mean, I've just got the bosses to, you know, okay the middle finger wrapped in a bow stamped image. So I've asked a lot from them lately. It is a good image though. I do like it. Hang on a minute. Let me show. Hang on. Where is it? You can have a very early sneak peek. This is sketch sneak peek. Take that name off. There we go. And it's this size as well because it was that small. And I said no, it needs to be more impactful. So that's a stamp set coming. I can't remember if it's going to be December or January off the top of my head. Sorry if that offends everybody. I should have put a little disclaimer. Apologies on my part, but there you go. It's wrapped in a bow, so it's not as offensive. But any siblings, I think if your husband annoys you or your partner, I think it's quite a fun one. You could do bunting with them. I think that would be quite fun. Hey Nova, hope you're good. If Tim Holtz can do his in 2 sizes, I'm sure Sam has a ways. Yeah, we can. We can definitely do it. It's just finding a collection to fit it in with and stuff. And then I need to create the shapes here. So if you cut yourself, I need that for my sister. She'll love it. See, it's updating on there, but it's not on here. Maybe I can't have that whole screen open. It doesn't seem to be, yeah, the chat doesn't seem to be keeping up as well when I've got full screen because I can see more here. Love it. Imagine the fun puns. Yeah. Hey Claire. The same but different. Right. So you want 4 pieces of 2 1/4 by maybe about there, isn't it? I think 2 1/2. 2 1/2 by 2 1/4. I'm going to do a template because you can flip this and turn it upside down. It's going to be a lot easier. So make a template. 2 1/2. Let me just do just a smidge over 2 1/2 by 2 1/4. So this is template. And then we'll just work out. Yeah, that's nice. Just want to make sure you get that similar border. Yeah. So it would be there to there. So you want to come down this side here. So you can flip this over and it's 3/4 of an inch. So just put a little marker at 3/4 of an inch down. Okay. So the strips are 2 1/4 by 6 3/4 for the layer, or for the mat, sorry, and then the layer will be, if you want to do that, would be 2 by 6 1/2. Finding the time to craft is becoming an issue. All the vlogs I follow are beginning to encroach on my crafty time, but I really enjoy watching stuff. What's it? Oh no, what a dilemma. Okay, so cut yourself a piece of 2 1/4 by 2 1/2, and on the side here of the 2 1/4 side, just come down 3/4 of an inch and put a pencil mark, and then cut across from the bottom opposite corner up to that, and that is now your template for all of these sections. So you can just draw around your pattern paper. So just flip it, you know, for whatever way, if it's directional, and it will fit. Okay, I'll get rid of the scoreboard now. I don't need that anymore. And cut the rest of this. So I want a piece for the top. Just when you're working with angles, it's just handy to have a little template. This one, I'm sure there's a way. Mine's not directional, so it doesn't matter actually, but I just want to fill up as much of this paper. And then this way. And then that way. Okay, keep that for YouTube. Yeah, definitely an issue with the chat on YouTube, which is annoying. Oh no, just reading what some of you are saying about when you watch all the different things. Just cut away your pencil, because your pencil line will be slightly bigger because you're drawn around the template. So nice. Oops. Oh, I binge watched the second season, if anybody's watched it. I'm sure we spoke about it before, of Four Seasons. Anybody watch it? I love it. I think it's just a really easy watch. And it's literally each season covers the 4 seasons of a group of friends, and they meet up every season. And it's got the guy from the American Office, Steve Carell, is it? He's in the first season, although he does feature a little bit in the second one. Can't remember the name of the girl. It's brilliant. Anybody else watch it? I have a good hobby trying to fit in all my other crafts. That's funny. Right, so I'm going to stick down these middle bits. I want to stamp on those, stamp on that one, so we get these stuck down. Just arrived. I refrained from kissing the postman. Yeah, I'm just gonna. This is froze on there actually. Let's come off that. Start again. Because as much as I can read the chat there, I prefer watching it on my iPad. Where's that? Minecraft. I'm still totally obsessed. Oh, that's all right, Tammy. Hi, by the way. Sorry if I missed you. I've been trying to catch up on the series Bridgerton. Oh, I love that. I've watched all of that. I binge those as well. But yeah, if you've not watched it, 4 seasons, highly recommend. Watching no sound, forgot my earbuds, and I don't want to be a nuisance to others. That's all right. She won't hear me chatting. She won't hear me saying hello. So all the winners' prizes have gone. They're all done for those that won the birthday giveaways. I know most of you have got them. There was 2 that are overseas. Now, the issue we have is one of you's in Australia and one of you's in America. And obviously I want to do that little craft along with the 6 of us. So I need to, what time is going to work best? That if you're in Australia and in America, I need to pick your brains, guys, in the chat, because we watch all over the world. Obviously, I can be flexible that day, but I don't want to be crafting at like midnight. I don't mind doing a late evening one, but obviously it can't be too late because of us also here in the UK. You know, I want it to be so that everyone, all 6 people, can join. Obviously, one's in Sweden as well. Sorry, Benita. So yeah, it's what time do I do it? Because I know the morning, it's then early evening in Australia. I need to find out exactly. I have got the address. I'm not going to give it out, but where in Australia, because obviously that will really vary because the time it stretches quite a few time zones, same as America. So I need to look into that as well. But yeah. Yeah, it's one of my hobbies as well. Have you been able to watch the yes? Oh, Rach, I've been watching it anyway, but I am. Yeah, it's Agnes has. She's just been choosing the wedding cake. That's the one I'm on at the moment. Yeah, it's good though. I absolutely love it. I love them all. I'll watch it all again. It's one of those things I can just. I've watched The Handmaid's Tale twice now, from start to, end. So, Aussie joining my live at 7 p.m. But what time were you live, Benita? Because are you an hour ahead of me? I think you're an hour ahead, aren't you? Yeah, I know, Carol. Oh, please repeat dimensions. Can someone help in the chat? I can't go through them all. Kind of a bit past that point now, but you want a piece of 10 by 7. Someone doesn't mind just popping in the scoring for the big 10 by 7 piece, and then it's 2 pieces of 5 by 3 scored at 2.5. If someone can drop it in, that would be lovely. Right, so let's do some stamping. So that's where we are. So it does look nice. I like that. We'll do like the pop out bit and stuff in a bit. Let's get some stamping done. My mega card is a success. It all works. You've got us intrigued now. Right, so for each side, I think I'll have, this will be this side, and we've got the lovely flamingo standing tall there. She can go there. Oh, and next Friday is my launch. They can't change the days. I said I was looking at changing launch days. They can't change it purely because, and I didn't think about this, I'm the papercraft kind of, person that they have. Then you've got crochet, we've got knitting. They've all got slots through the week, and they all do other things as well. And it's a really tight schedule with those, and it would be too much to move. If I moved a day, they've got to move that whole around, and it's just too much work, and not fair on those people in those other craft, industries, I guess, sectors. So we can change dates of Fridays, but my day is a Friday. So next Friday is Christmas launch. I've already started making, ooh, look at the goodies. Quick, 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 quick. That's it, no more. But yeah, we've got Christmas more than mid. But then after that, it will be back to the first week of the month. So it will be 3 weeks between the Christmas and the next collection. But yeah, I've still got another week and a half. I made the double side card you did on a recent live for my husband's birthday. He was made up with it, and I copied your design using the crocodile, and I'm so pleased with the end results. Oh, nice, Trish. What, this one? Loved doing this. This is what I made last. When did we do this one? Last Wednesday, was it? Was it on Friday? No, it must have been. Yeah, it must have been Wednesday because it was a mix and craft along, wasn't it? Sorry, Carol. Knew that was going to do that. A bloody bit of my felt is all peeling, so I'm going to have to get a new ink pad. See, the felt is starting to, and that's blob of it right there. Yeah, 12th. Yeah, next Friday. And then so we'll have that one. I can have a bird or a sentiment. We'll decide what we're going to put up there. Then on this side, I think I'm going to have like the hummingbird flying. Doesn't have to all be in shot, but it could be like that, do we think? Or should I have florals, pink flowers, and not have a different bird? I think on the belly band, I'm going to have the gang of them there, because that would work really nice on an oval die with a nice sentiment underneath. So that will be the belly band. Should I just do like a nice, because there's that there, that would work quite well in a corner. That lovely. Oh, see, that fits nice. Maybe we have that up in that corner. I think I prefer that actually. I love the bird as well, but I think I'm just sticking with the flamingos for this. I wonder if I touch to put the live on TV, would it do it here and everyone would see Sam? Oh, I don't know what you mean. I wonder if I touched to put the live on the TV, would it do here in the waiting area? I don't know what you mean, what you want about waiting areas. I don't know what that, anybody else? Help me out. Yeah, let's doing blobs. Tissue is, isn't it? No, I've made it worse. I think it's that old now. It's just starting to take off the damn it. I've got another one actually. Is this the new creative stamping issue? No, this is old. I've not used it. It's about 4 months old, we think. I've linked it. It's pinned. Issue 158. I think she's probably in the waiting area. Maybe. Oh, sorry if I missed a previous comment. Oh, sorry if that is the case. Oh, she can't hear, can she? Of course, she can't hear me asking because she hasn't got her earphones in. Ah, yeah. She did say, makes sense. Sorry, sometimes I read comments and I don't see who's posting it, which is rude. I just read the comment first. Okay, and then the main star of the card. Lovely. So this is Colorado Craft Company, this little top section of the set. Oh, she's like meant to be. So I'm going to have some florals at the bottom of her neck. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, imagine if you casted to the doctor's TV screen in the surgery. Nice. Going to be pretty. I think yeah, no, I'm not going to go over that anymore. And then the front, I'm just going to stamp this one, and then I want to stamp some separate leaves and so on. Get that in the middle and just get a nice oval to cut that out. And it's going to be quick to colour in because it's just all pinks. Try and swatch out some of the new colours actually. And then do some, I want, like I said, some flowers there at the bottom. So if we do a couple of the big leaves. All right. I love colouring these big leaves in. I've got a few of these in my own range. They're always quite fun. Some for the front as well, for the belly band. And then scrap. I'd like a pink flower. Or like a little cluster. See, that would be nice. Actually, it's in the same part there. Just to be, because that's going to be lifted, that could be there. I think that would look nice. I tested out the resin on the holographic mirror card. Oh, good. Nice. What's your plan to do with that? I don't know if I like the image now it's printed. Oh, I guess it'll look okay. I might do a bigger one. I don't know if I like it. It's quite dark once you add your inks to it. I prefer these with these big ones. A couple of really pretty flowers there, and that one's a nice one. Maybe group those together. As long as it sits above, when it goes flat, it will sit above any overhang. It will naturally then still pop up. Yeah, I prefer those. So let's do another one of them. So you can have one coming out from each side. And then those flowers over the top. Oh, upside down. I think that is everything. And then we'll choose a sentiment at the end. And I've got some nice stamps for the envelopes. I've got a flamingo stamp, which would be nice to use. I was going to use it on the card, but I think it might end up as a dangling element on a different card. Oh, nice. Just had a browse of set. Just had a browse of set 3. Love the papers, great quality, and now I have all these ideas bubbling around in my head. Not a bad problem. It's not, is it? It's nice. It's nice when you got ideas. Right. Okay. So let's see what nice pinks we've got in the new markers. See if we can get a nice flamingo pink, something that's going to match what we got here. Light orchid, rosy lilac, tender pink. Might as well get the little swatch out and just do a couple. I won't be doing all of them. There we go, just so I can at least do the ones I'm going to use. Let's see, and it's also, look in your magazine, I usually just give you a little peek, but for anybody who is interested, even though it's an old one, something you might not, but you can see obviously there, see how they've coloured. Oh, that's nice, look at that, the mirror stamping with the two together. How cute's that? I like, that's what I'm trying to do, like that. The lower neck, I think that'll look nice. Have a little look. Oh, that's a pretty one, and that one's that the same. Yeah, so there's a photo. Oh, look, they've twisted them together. That's nice. It's just nice to get an idea on, is that the lady who's actually designed them? Because then I can see how she intended for them to be. Yeah, I think they're ones that have been sent. Oh no, maybe not. Maybe it's been done. No, I think that's all been done by Christine. She's done a big feature, it looks like. I'm going to keep that open there because that gives me a reference. Yeah, do you know, when I saw it, I thought it was pink. No, what's that brand where I got the big Santa popping out of the rooftop, and I've got the Dachshund, and I've got the other lovely image as well. Pink inked, is it? No. What are they called? Two ladies. She's got curly hair. Anyway, right, we've got here tender pink. See, that is very peachy. It's actually quite a good flamingo pink, but I want to match that. But look how bright that is compared to the lid. It's just why you always want to be swatching. I'm going to put that towards a corner just so I can remember what ones I've done. I'm going to sit down and do these tonight. Light orchid. See, that's a good one. That's a nice, yeah, that goes perfectly actually. Do that one, and then what's pink pearl? Not pink pearl, butter, pink satin, pink pearl. Yes, they go nice together. I could do with a slightly darker one again. What's that one there? Rosy lilac. Rosy lilac. Okay, that's a nice one as well. Thistle could go in with, where's my swatch gone for mine? Just keep it on the side, there it is. Just see from my pinks here. Yeah, that one there, the rose pink. Those three, your light orchid, your pink pearl, and then the rose pink, they go nice together. What's pink wrap then? Pink wrap, where are you? Pink, oh no, is it pink wisp? Sorry, pink wisp. No, see, that goes light again. So I'm going to use those two with the rose pink from my other ones. So That's going to be my little trio for this one. Just found it. So glad I didn't order. Yeah, double check that you've got them, definitely. Like I said, I'm going to swatch those tonight. Right, so let's go in with this lighter one first. I did do the right order, didn't I? Just check. Light orchid, yeah. I prefer the feel of these in my hand. I love the Kala ones, but I find them quite slippery. I've mentioned that before. It's an oval barrel. I don't know. It's just a little bit odd sometimes to hold. It's going to get covered at the bottom, so we don't need to worry too much. Oh, that banging is my rubbish being picked up outside the house. They said they were coming today. God. I was hoping it wasn't going to be on top of the school rush, and it is. I'm glad. I'm just going to hide away in here because there's going to be cars probably getting annoyed. If you hear beeping and stuff, just ignore it. I get anxious about things like this. They're doing it in 2 goes though, so but it means it's going to be gone. Yay! My neighbours will be pleased. But it is the worst time for them to come. You can see which of your markers is the most used, Sam, by the smudges on the barrel. I know. Yeah. Nice though. Really nice, like them. So I'll do all the beak detail in a minute. Let's just whiz through these ones. Make sure I start with the right one. I did say, oh, can you try? And they said, oh, it is what it is. He said, don't worry, our guys will. They're used to it. So, but that's all the big concrete going. All that stuff that I've lifted through this house since the day I moved in is finally leaving the premises. Oh no, probably who's that? Oh, I thought it was like my neighbour. You know when you like go to the tip or like you clear out your loft and you just have that big weight lifted. When I look out that front later, it's going to be so nice to see that that stuff's gone. And all the bags of soil gone. Can you hear it? And my windows are shut. God, it's a celebration. These are like big milestones for me with this bloody cottage. Oh, the brush tips on the new ones much different from the car. No, they're the same. They're just so nice and new, whereas some of mine are a bit fluffy now. I need to replace them. It's funny because the guy I use is a friend of my brother-in-law's. So when I messaged him again, this is like the 4th time he's picked up for me because I can't have a skip. So I have to just let stuff build up and then it all goes. So this is about the 3rd or 4th time he's done big loads. And honestly, he said, when I said to him, I got 253 bags of soil, he said, I had to double check what you wrote. He said, seriously? I said, yeah. He's like, how are you getting all this stuff out of this house? I said, I know. I said, we levelled the garden. So he was like, yeah, we'll get it gone. Otherwise, a skip would have been, would have been fab, but I can't have a skip. I'm going to do all pink, just everything. And then we'll have the green with the leaves. We'll do a nice soft pastel-y green. Can't hear it even with headphones. Oh, okay. We have a load of stuff to get collected too. Costs a fortune down here for rubbish removal. yeah, I'm lucky. He is good because he adds me on to other loads. So he said, "Oh, we'll do it when we're coming through," and he told me it'd be like the beginning, first week of June, um, and it's going to be in two lots because he said we'll add it on. He said we might pick up a bit here and there, and I was like, "Yeah, that's fine." He said because it can. I don't know how it all works, but when they go to the tip, it's all like they go onto the scales and stuff, don't they? So I said, "Whatever works for you," and then he gave me the price. I was like, "Yeah, that's fine." Do it. And he said, "Don't worry, you don't have to be in." So I'm just, if the door goes, I might ignore it. At least the kids walk on the other side of the road. They don't walk on my side. So that's, I don't want any kids having to be walking out onto the pavement, onto the road, sorry, from the pavement. You get very few people walking on my side, to be fair. And then I can start with the front garden. How nice is that going to be? Get my bins finally in a bin storage so I don't look at them out of my window. My sister lives in a terrace house. She applied to the council for license to have a skip on the road outside. Yeah, but mine's a main road, so I can't. It's double yellow lines. I literally can't have nothing. I've got parking. My parking is just up, one house up, and it's lay-by parking. It could get a permit for there, but it means my neighbours and, well, me not having parking for however many weeks. So only the stalkers, yeah. But luckily, I had a front garden. If I didn't have a front garden, I wouldn't have bought this cottage as much as I loved it because I knew that I had somewhere to dump stuff whilst doing all the renovations. So all the carpets, they all went out and it could just sit on my land in the sense until, I could get someone to pick it up. Otherwise, I wouldn't have. It would have been having to hire a van, a truck every time and literally loading it there and then getting it gone. It'd be too stressful. So I'm glad I've done it like this. There's literally nothing more. The only other bits now that have come out of this will be like when I get a new kitchen, but the kitchen people would take that away. The bathroom people will take my bathroom away. I've got nothing left. We've got one wall that we want to take down, but it's a plasterboard wall, so we'll just bag it up and take it straight to the tip. And it's only small. There's no big bits anymore. So, and whoever does the back of the garden, they will take the soil that they have to dig out there, take it with them, because that will be what I pay them. That would be what I want them to as part of the job. So, but from me, there is literally nothing more now. It's just normal little tip runs that you do, small bits of furniture, whatever it is, but nothing. I can get the membrane down, get nice stones down, get some flowers out there, get the bin storage up, get some hedges put in so I don't have people staring. Our front garden is a big mess now. The old kitchen is in it. Now waiting for the men to come and prepare for the new kitchen. Yeah, it's handy to have it when you have got stuff going on. It's been an absolute blessing having that front area. But I'm ready now to have the outside of the cottage reflect what a lot of the inside looks like, and that's a cute, very nice little place. Because I think up until now, people just think I live in a bit of a drug den. It looks like that when you go past. So we need to rectify that. again, it's not updating. Oh, is it frozen? It's funny because let me go back on there. Have I frozen? Am I here? There's still loads of you here. Oh, thanks, Rach. I think I'm okay. I thought the stream had gone. Right, so next we need, what they got there, little black. It's like white, isn't it? A flamingo. Let me put in, rather than the stamped image, let me put in cartoon. I just opened my phone and it's that. Cartoon flamingo. I think it's black or with a bit of yellow. Oh no, just black then white. Oh no, it is like a yellowy. There's a few, to be honest. I use, that's quite a good, it's taking me to Wayfair. Why is it doing that? It's obviously a poster, a bit of artwork. Just want a reference picture. There we go. Just like black onto that bit. I'll use a dark grey first. And the pink legs as well. They're pretty easy to colour in, so it's like all of this part. It kind of goes down a bit like that. Yeah, that looks good. Not frozen here. Okay, good. Good. And I'll go in with a little black right on the edge. Oops, extended a bit. Yeah, thumbs up if you haven't done so. Just helps support the channel. Don't cost you a penny. Blend that up a little bit better. I think they've just taken that rubber and now they've gone. Probably do the other bit later. Unless they're doing the bags of soil, because I won't hear that because it's quiet. And then we'll use a little bit of the cool grey just on the white areas. So it's not too, can't even notice those bits. I think that's fine. And then a green, nice greeny colour. Let's again look at the new ones because there's some real light ones here. Pale moss. So that's nice. That muted. Where's the greens? Peppermint, sugar cane, yellows, peach. Is there another card? Oh, mint. Here we go. Glass green, sour green, spring green. There's pale moss. God, you know when it's like probably right in front of your face. Why can't I see it? Pale green, glass, sour apple spring, vintage pale green. Why can I not see pale moss? I don't know what that's about. I don't want anything that you got to pay for, Nova. I'm going to use this because I like it, but yeah, I just don't want people having to pay. I've always been funny like that. Like I said, the only time I think I'd do those kind of things is if I lost my job and then YouTube became, my sole income. Then I'd probably look at memberships and all that kind of stuff because I'd be able to offer more. But up until now, I don't want to have anything. So no, unless it's free. And I'm not against any of these things as well. I don't want people to think it's not that at all. I just don't need to have them. I've got my job. I don't need you to pay to watch me. Or feel you need to, do anything like that. The hype thing you don't have to pay for is something that people can do for free. Oh, okay. Well, yeah. Oh, no. I thought they were banging for me. If it's free, then yeah. Do I have to set it up, do I? What's it do then? Well, obviously the name's in this is, in the word, isn't it? Hype. I hope to understand for these the other day, so it pops up occasionally. Oh, okay, it's a newish thing that YouTube have brought in to try and help smaller channels. Well, there you go then. If it's there, I can't see where it is. So if you've done it before, yeah, hype away. Whiz through these because I've got to cut it all out. Nice green this is. I said I've been lacking these just nice lighter tones to then add the darker to. I found I've got lots of just dark straight away. So I needed these softer colours to help build the layers really. Oh, you know what I've just done? Tested that green on that piece of card. Leave them, put them away from me. Which one to listen to your things? I think it helps with the algorithm. You only get so many hypes. Oh, okay, each week. Oh, all right. Well, I'll have a look into it. And yeah, if you can see it at your end, guys, then have a little look. Is it like by the likes and stuff, or do I have to actually set it up, like activate it? I know Simone's said she's hyped things before, but I've never really known what she meant. So I've just said, "Oh, thanks." Yeah. I'm gonna have to stamp that bloody again, and I cover it with a sentiment. Yeah, I could, I guess. That bugs me though. Anyway, that blob. No, I'll just quickly stamp that again. Right, let's do slightly darker pink leg, just so they stand out a little bit more. That could be nice. Oh, I've missed his face. So thin. I'm just trying to carefully brush over them, but I'm going over the edge. Might do a very, very light brushing of blue just on the water. I hype your video every time sometimes. I hype your videos every time. Sometimes it's 93. Oh, I've never seen that, Jeanette. I don't even get a notification. Genuinely, you know, I'd like to think any of you would know that I would definitely thank you if I saw these things. Like, if people say they have, I'm not saying it's because you've not told me, but I had no idea. I don't see these hypes, so I don't know what it is. Can't see a hype bar. Yeah, that's why I'm a little bit... Well, maybe it's on Sam's videos where I've seen the hype. Oh, so maybe not during a live. Don't know. Or is there 4 options for them? This is the... How does it tell me? Where's that pack? It's... Don't tell you there. Let me look on my order. Where are we? Is it raining? No, it's... Oh, it is. Poop. I was going to hope I could walk and get Monty. I have got the... Just says 96 pastels. Doesn't really say. That's... It's just that one. You get 49 colours or sweetness. It's just pastel, Jeanette. That's my one there. Pastel, £40. It looks like that. Right, what other green have we got? Sour apple, fresh pale green. See if that goes nice. No, that's definitely not right. No, nice though. These are lovely. This is exactly what I want though. Just need a bit darker. I might have to use my actual... Oh, no, that's nice. That goes really nice together. Celadon? I like that. Just adds a nice little drop shadow. So yeah, remember to look out for your emails this afternoon. They're going to be going out to the VIP Made to Make subscribers. And if you don't get anything by tomorrow morning, it's obviously different time zones, so you'll be receiving them. You know, they've got to go out to a few people. Wait till tomorrow morning. If you haven't got anything, just let customer service know. She's on guard to look out for you emailing if you haven't, and she'll send you the link. She'll just check your subscription and then send you the link. But I'm on for... It's link invite only, so 2 o'clock tomorrow for the Made to Make 2 craft along. And then once I've done that, next week I will then put up the videos that will buy the QR codes in the magazine, so they will go live and they'll be on my channel then, so you've always got them. You don't have to go through your magazine, you know. And then we can start enjoying planning. I've got to book the first full live, and then I've got to book in this other live for the winners. So I need to look at the time zones for that. Nice. Right, I need to quickly cut that again. YouTube have done it to make sure massive channels don't dominate the system. The fewer the subscribers a channel has, the more points a single hype is worth. Oh, okay. I have to read up about this. I'll have a little look tonight. Maybe because I've got a big subscriber count, I've not really known, like, they've not pushed it, like, because I don't recall, like, although I've got the option, but I don't recall like emails or like being really told about this. So I think I've got a YouTube manager. I don't use it, but again, I am a bit rubbish with that kind of stuff, to be fair. There's probably a lot more I could do that I don't. There's that cooler one. Because I want to stamp the sentiment straight on. So the idea to cover it was still good, but I do want to just cover mine. Nearly done. We can start putting it together. As long as you've got it turned on. So that's probably, maybe, well, no, if people have, then I must have it turned on, but I didn't turn anything on. I don't know. Unless it just did it automatically for me. Facebook's done a load of updates as well, which are good updates. I'm not like mad about them or anything, but I do quite often just see things appear and I'm like, oh, I didn't know that had been done. I can hear someone. I think they're still at the front. I want them to be gone by the time I leave. And I might do a very, very light yellow. Oh gosh, I thought that was yellow and it's sugar cane. That's definitely not a yellow. What we got here, pastel yellow. Yeah, just a nice light one for the middles. Just use my usual one. Is there anyone out the house going to talk me out of getting 300 pens in a metal case for 39 euros? You're talking to the wrong people, Tez. Why would any of us talk you out of getting craft supplies? We're all like, yeah, we're your hype. We're your hype button here. That's a nice bluey. Doesn't take too much away. And then I do want to add my drop shadow to be there, there. Just lifts them a little bit. Those don't need it. I've not heard any cars beeping, so maybe people aren't that annoyed. There we go. Just adds a nice little drop shadow. Right, let's get these cut out. That's going to stick there. These can be stuck. Oh, let's look at the sentiment. Oh, is it your birthday tomorrow, Tez? Happy birthday for tomorrow. Leave your worries behind. Tickled pink. Tickled pink that we're friends. Oh, that's a nice one, because that's more something I would use. Yeah, we could have tickled pink on that side. And then there, I've always looked up to you. Stay tropical. You're amazing. Thank you. Yeah, maybe just a nice little thank you. Like there. Tickled pink. You're my friend, and thank you there. I like that. You don't know me so well. You know tomorrow. So we're the worst people to ask. Any crafter. Should I get this? Yeah, get it. Do you think? Yeah, get it. Oh, I might already have one. Yeah, but have you got that one? Have you got one that size? You know, that one's got a slightly different shape to it. We'll always find a reason, won't we? I mean, I know I get sent these stamp sets, but before, when I was a subscriber to the magazines, you know, I'd be like, oh, I already have like a flamingo. Yeah, but that one's a bit bigger. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Yeah, they look nice on there. Yeah, happy birthday for tomorrow, Tez. You got much planned? You got nice weather still? It's still really hot. We're okay for time. Maybe 3 big ones. I might keep one of those for the front. I'll cut it out. No, because I've got those ones, haven't I? Next, I'll have these on the front. Weather's okay. Loving the car. Thanks, Tez. Also added a few extra bits on the front garden, just like some general waste, like an old pallet, just a couple of like bits of metal and stuff. So I'm hoping they just grab that as well. There, I can hear them. My heart is, honestly, I hate stuff like this. Just because it's the road and I know, like, if there's hold-ups and stuff. What time is it? 10 to. It means they've been there like 35 minutes. Unless they're back again. And they did go. Enjoy your birthday, Tez. Thanks for the lovely. Lots of love for Tez. Oh, and what's the odds of this? I wouldn't buy it anyway but they're just lovely. Two houses that I've always admired are both for sale now at the same time. And I wonder whether the neighbours, I've never known them in all the years we've lived here, I've never known those houses to be sold. I wonder whether it's one of those situations where it's like two neighbours or just maybe even family or something. I don't know. Just unusual that they've both gone up for sale, but they're lovely, really, really pretty houses. But they have no parking, no front garden, but they are gorgeous. We've got a little bit of back garden. They're just lovely. Two old houses together. Does anybody else do that? They still look on like Rightmove and stuff. I'm always looking like what's, for sale nearby, because I just love being nosy, because I live in a really old, like on the edge of an old part of Plymouth. The houses are a lot of them are listed, date back to like the 16th century, some of them. So I just love nosing inside them. Oh, that's all right. Take care. Alex, Andrew, thanks for coming in. I missed Friday's live about the YouTube hop, but I would love to be part of it. Oh, just like you just now, just chatting and stuff, Tammy. It's just so I know people that are interested. I just want it to be a genuine, people that are joining it have a genuine like passion for Made to Surprise, and yeah, just enjoy making YouTube videos and stuff. So yeah, when the next one's when I do it, then I will mention it in the chat, and then you can go from there. Okay, so we'll have something like that on there. Swap out those ones for that. Let's get those sentiments stamped, and then we can get this attached. Right. My friend just brought the house next door to hers up north, and she has permission to knock through. See, that would be something I would think of with next door. Because this was once one cottage, and the walls, it's a party wall. They're not the thickest. I mean, if we really bang and shout, you could probably hear us. I mean, they're nice, so don't bother me, but I could easily knock through. I could walk through there in like less than an hour once I put a hammer to it. So I'd love to have this as one again, one big garden and stuff. It'd be amazing. Ah, cute. Tickled pink, that we're friends. I like that. bit more of a contemporary, quite a clean look in terms of the sentiments. Okay. Let's stick these. Oh, I need to do my drop shadow. It's my grey. Oh, there. Yeah, there's a little mark there. Mine arrived today and perfect, no problems, looks amazing. Had to go on the school run, but you're going to look, oh, nice. Yeah, it's a good one. I'm still not going to say what it is until everyone's got theirs, but it's got a nice, well, I love all my focal dyes in the kits that I'm doing. So yeah, hopefully they will always be something. Oh, I must have black on my fingers. Be things that you don't see in the normal range. But then it also gives us scope to build some of the themes and what we do in the magazines into bigger collections as well. So yeah, it's a nice source of inspiration when we do the mags, because there's sometimes I'm like, oh, can we do this as this? And they're like, right, we can't do all of that, but if we do that, but then we could do that in a collection. I'm like, okay, I'm happy with that. Right, for the middle part, you want to create a little bar. You want to cut this to 6. I'm doing this one a little bit different. 6 by 1. I'm going to add tabs to this one because I think it will give it more of a bounce, because in the prototype here, when it pops up, you see it's stuck. It has to stick onto there, and it kind of stops it really coming out. So I'm going to add tabs to this one. So 6 by 1, and then at each end you want to create a 1/2 inch tab. Yes, I look on anything that pops up locally, then check out the previous prices. Yeah, it's a hobby. I love it. I do it nearly every evening. And then I'd text my mum or something. I'll go, Mum, have you seen such and such's houses for sale? So 1/2 inch and 5.5. And there's some things that I've seen and they're still for sale from when I bought this place. And I just think, geez, imagine 3 years on the market and it's, but I do look at that, I think, I'm sure that's too high value, or, you know, anyway. Give it a curve, fold your tabs. You're going to fold them right under, and this is going to stick across the fold there. Just make sure, again, when you lie that flat, check that this folds on both sides. It's a little resist, so I'm just going to make my tab just a little bit bigger on one side. Just trim it. There we go. I'm just going to use the quick grab glue. You're going to add your glue to your tab. And then on that side. And then lay it flat. And you want it to go between the points here, because that's 1 inch. So make sure it sits within those score lines. Just give that a fold. Yeah, you can see now that comes out much better. The whole thing is lifted, you see, under there. Whereas before I had it that you had to stick that right on like that, and it just isn't so good. That's much nicer. This actually looks quite good this way, like as a card that you, and then have something maybe, you know, popping up like this or something, I don't know. And then to stick this down, you just want to add a little bead of glue, just a line like that, so it stays popped up. You could add another, those little springy bits that I do, but this will be fine. I'm just going to lay that flat. Line up your points with your middle score line. And then the decoration I do down here, when I stick it onto this, I want to make sure it comes over this so that then when the card opens, it will pop out. How nice is that? So I want to do any overhang, make sure it doesn't go any wider than 5 inches, because that's the middle obviously of the card. Yes, see, it's got to go over, don't tuck it under. Oh, perfect card then, Jeanette. Sounds good. When we win the lottery, we will buy next doors. Either side would do to knock through. A bit difficult as we don't remember to do that often. Ah. Might pop them up on a little bit of foam. Got some left here actually. Just have a little shape to them as well. Ah, it's so pretty. I'll hold it up when I flip the camera. It's got a really nice profile. Love it. So I could use little extras. Is that a bit much? Sometimes I like the white space. Nice bit of glaze on the beak as well would look good. But yeah, just make sure when you fold that down, that all goes in. I'm going to get the envelope stamped and done. I might save the belly band. I think these will look good on the belly band. 2 there, 2 there. I'm going to cut that with an oval. Yeah, and then I might have a little sentiment just going over like through there. But we'll get the envelope done because I want to find that stamp that I want to use. So you've got space on your back. I'll just put 2 like strips of white card and then I'd write my message lengthways. Yeah, perfect. Right, stamps, birds. Almost 100% that I had a flamingo. Are they in this one? No, birds are in the bigger one, I think. Oh, we need a nice pink though. Maybe a nice green. A nice flower as well, pink flower. Could be a good one. Right. Oh, I'm sure I've got a flamingo, unless it's in that lemon. I think it's in that tub. Some of these are gorgeous though. Look at that one. New Zealand. Oh, I could have sworn it was in here. I doubt I'm going to find it in this. I can't look through that. I know I've seen it. It's just, this is my to file. No. Okay. Let's do those with definitely no other. Oh, hang on. Oh no, yeah. Oh, hang on. We're all looking for this. No, and then fish. No. Poop. Okay, let's use. Where's that? Predator free. I don't really want that on there. I do like that. I'll just do that one. It's quite a nice one. It's Flamazing card indeed. Thank you. That needs sorting, I know. It's a Flamboyance of Flamingos card. Love it. Flamingos. Oh, thank you. Thank you, everyone. Again, sorry for missing you. Right, let me. Oh, is that more of the. What's in that one? No, that's just more of the Queen. That's my little set. Right. I'll do another sneak peek as well after this. Happy. No, do I do Happy Mail? Yeah, Happy Mail. Or should I do thank you? I'll do thank you. Big thanks. Oh, we got nice pink as well. Actually, that's a bit more. No, that goes more with what I've done. Yeah. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, yeah. Chucking it down. No, it's stopped again now, and the patio is dry, so I'm going to see what the forecast says, and I think I'm going to walk and get him. Because he didn't walk yesterday. It was horrendous yesterday, all day. And it was great big, you know, big splodges of rain. The real thick, heavy, just straight down. No wind. Well, there was occasionally, but you know what I mean? It was that really thick rain. And yeah, he would not walk in that at all. And I wouldn't like to walk in it either, to be fair. I might leave the green one. Sometimes it's nice to like stack them down there as well. Maybe we'll do that. I've got so many. Temperature has dropped. Yeah, I've got my little, I've been wearing my little lightweight, you know, sweat tops like this. So yeah, I'll do the belly band. I'm going to redo this all again for YouTube, but I'm going to use some pre-made toppers just so it's a quicker card. At least you've got all your dimensions and stuff. I will probably use, I might use the cherries from that other magazine kit. You know, I said I wanted to use, I think it was the cherries I had left. I think I'll use that because the cherry could be a nice topper in the middle. So we'll do that. Are there any other little stamps in that set? Sometimes it's nice to add on the front. I might put the Stay Tropicool. Very good. Right. I have to give that a quick blast. 2 seconds. I'm just going to put the heat gun on in case you get your headphones in. Ready? Just pops any little holes, any bubbles that you might get when it gets too hot. It's at this point I always get ink smudged here. I do though, I still get black on my fingers. Get it all on the sides here as well when I'm colouring. Just try and keep on top of cleaning all that. Right, let me get my next sneak peek. I brought that up. Where did I put that one? Here. I think some of you are going to like this. This is the last time that you will see gnomes. In fact, I'll show you the set because I think I showed you the last one, didn't I? Did I show you the set? Did I show the set or did I show all the ephemera? Have I shown a stamp set yet? Yeah, because I showed the sausage dog, didn't I? Did I? What magazine stamps are they? It's pinned in the yellow highlighted there. It's issue 158 of Creative Stamping. Can you show the pen colours? That was the pinks. I'm going to take a screenshot. If they're coming up or not. That's the pinks. And that's the greens. And then the rest are just greys and blacks, but they're easy to work out. This one. And you build their faces. So these are your Christmas gnomes. And you build their faces. Dear Santa, it was the gnome, naughty and I gnome it. There's gnome one like you, gnome for Christmas. And then you've got their hands. These are got hands on them. So there's a little hand with the holly. There's the hands with all of the berries, hands with the Christmas lights, hands with the presents, and you can put them in front of them however you want. So like little builder gnomes. It's very cute. This is the one I'm going to be colouring and building tonight. So you've got Festive Friends, which is your animals and critters with Monty. This is Nomi Christmas. And then there's one more, which is the workshop, which is Santa and the elves. So I don't mind giving away because it's next week. So, and I think it's nice to know. These are dies. You've got really nice holly, sprigs, berries, bows. It's a nice one, this is. But yeah, after this, there's no more gnomes because we've had them in magazines. We've had them in my own kit and we've had the collections. And now this is a Christmas one. So that's it. All right. And then so I've got the mechanism, paper pad, and one more Stampin' Die set to share, which we'll do on Friday. They're very sweet, and it's nice that you can build them so like no one will ever look the same kind of thing. Here's our big thanks. And let me flip the camera around So I'll do the belly band when I do the YouTube one. Yeah, there's a Santa's workshop. Let me just flip round. Where's my face? There we go. Let me just turn on the bigger light. There we go. And then for anybody just joining, this is the card. Cute as that. There we go. It's better with the light. And you can see you've got your concertina behind and kind of on the sides. Just a variation of a style that, you know, we've done before, but it's just kind of like two cards together. I think that's a really pretty, really lovely card. I think it'll work for any kind of big toppers, any nice big images you've got. Yeah, Rachel's big one. Do you remember that? That was brilliant though. That was such a good card. So yeah, there's today's. Very pretty. I like that one. Very pleased with that. And yeah, like I said, easy one to do. So just go back and watch it from the start if you want the measurements. But I will do the YouTube one. I've got the crocodile one and this one to catch up on. And there's another couple as well from other like VIP lives that I've done. Those ones eventually I will do a card tutorials for now as well. Now the magazine's done. So looks fab. It's similar to the Flying Seagull one. Oh, is that the one with the 3 diamonds on the fronts? I think I remember the one. Yeah. Thank you, everybody. Yeah, no, I'm really pleased with that. And it goes nice with that envelope, even though it's not got the flamingo one, but I've definitely got a flamingo stamp. I've seen it. Yeah, so our update with the markers, like I said, these are the pastels that I've just got, pack of 96, and I've got the skin tone. So I think now I'm pretty, you know, stocked up and got all the kind of colours that I need. That's the 24 skin colour ones. They're the ones I'm really looking forward to starting to use, because I've just been using that cream, is it cream colour? And I like to, you know, have more variety, which I think we should. Lovely. Right, well, I'm going to go. It's 4:15. I'll finish in 15 minutes. So I'm going to check my emails and then go and pick up Mr. Mont's. And I will see some of you tomorrow at 2. Like I said, look out for your emails. If you don't get anything, then just chase it tomorrow morning. And I'll be doing my VIP live with you guys. And then I'll be back again on Friday with everybody, hopefully again, for a mix and match. Don't know what to do. Do we do another waterfall, or do we want something different? Do you want something else with the waterfalls, or shall we move on, just pull out an old set, an old mechanism or something, do something completely different? Oh, thank you, Carol. Should be looking out for a new Halloween. You never disavow. We be looking out for Halloween. I haven't done Halloween. No. We've got some autumnal, but not Halloween as we know it, like spooky and stuff. Bye, everybody. Take care. Move on. Pull out an old set. Yeah, I'm feeling like I want to do something different. Yeah. Jeanette's put different. Okay, I will have a think. All right, everybody. Thank you once again. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I will see some of you tomorrow and Friday. All right. Take care, everybody. Bye.